You're watching 30 Miles Out Kayak Fishing TV. 30 Miles Out is presented by McCain High Performance Graphite Rods. Make every cast count.
Going into Venice, and it's about to get biblical. Whoa, in black. Black as night. Yep, we ain't got to worry about washing the car though. So we are headed to Venice, about 4.5 hours from where we live in Pensacola. Venice is seated about 77 miles south of New Orleans, and because of that it gets its nickname, the end of the world. And when you drive down there, you'll understand why. In 2005, Katrina destroyed Venice, and in 2010, the Deepwater Horizon explosion wreaked a lot of havoc. But Venice is back, and strong as ever, and the fishery is as good as ever. Venice is known for being the premier spot for tuna. Yellowfin, blackfin, and bluefin are caught year-round here, more yellowfin than anywhere else. But amazing as the offshore fishery is here, we came with the kayaks. For one thing, Poisson Rouge, redfish. It only took me 47 years to get here. Go all the way to the back, and it's like 209. That wasn't them? That wasn't them? They're waving. I thought that was Jim and them. Look at there. Look what we got, Brian.
Pull right in here. Go ahead and take your trailer off, and you can pull right up here, and that way you can park right here.
Sweet.
Then when you need your trailer to go back, you can just hook it on there.
Easy.
All right?
Sounds good, man.
All right, sounds good.
Here we are in Venice. We got our own private bait shop. What's up?
So all these boats right here, these condos belong to some doctors from Baton Rouge, and the end one belongs to their attorney. And we built all these after Katrina.
How long you been down here?
I've been down here, it's going to be 11 years, end of August.
Coming from where?
Holland, Michigan.
Really?
Yep. Yeah. I thought there were a lot of fish in Michigan. That was not quite the same.
Yeah, right.
But yeah, I ran Ministries for Plaquemines Recovery for 7 years with all the volunteer groups, helping rebuild and redo stuff down here after the storm. So.
Oh, wow.
And I got my guide license so I could kind of supplement the whole lack of income while you're working with volunteers. He got his guide license. He's 22. Yep. He does a lot of our kayak. He probably does about 60-70% of our kayak fishing.
Really? Nice cleaning table too. You got your own bait shop?
Yeah, their own bait. They're not bait boats right behind that one. These condos are all invested in a bait boat, so they share that. This is kind of the Taj Mahal of condos right here.
This is a lodge, man.
Yeah, this one sleeps 18.
18? Holy smokes.
Make yourself a home out there.
Oh.
Hammock alert! Hammock alert!
Wow, this is gonna be cool.
After the oil spill, now NBC was at that end one there, so every day when they were broadcasting for about 2 months after the spill, they were broadcasting right out of there. I took care of that condo for them. And they broadcast right here and hopped in with some of these guys and rode around, you know.
Right. So what's the plan for tomorrow, Brian?
Tomorrow's kind of a goofy tide day. We got 3.5-4 hours of tide in the middle of the day. So I got a trip that I gotta take, a boat trip. I'm gonna take them in the morning and be back in about 12:30. Okay. Nolan's gonna take you guys, if you wanna leave at 6 or 6:30. And we'll do a road launch. They're in a hospital room, and at 9:30, Nolan Ryan came on TV and announced he retired from baseball.
No way!
Oh, really?
And that's weird?
No way!
Yeah, no weird.
What's up? Taking us out tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be taking you guys out in the morning.
We'll show you what we use. 85% of the time, we use Vudu shrimp.
Voodoo shrimp with popping cork?
With a popping cork. And then we put a little enticer sometimes on there.
When do the bulls move like shallow into the marsh?
October, November. It's unbelievable out here. One of the captains had it the other day. A bunch of bulls and a bunch of Jack Crevalle showed up. and they were just pushing the pogies up on top and every cast.
Nice. Now that's fun.
And they just tear up your gear.
Put us on some fish tomorrow?
Yes, sir. I'm gonna try anyway.
Let's do it, man.
All right.
I'm pumped. It's early in the morning. We're going fishing. First time in my life, man. I've been wanting to come down here for 47 years. Theresa, you don't look too enthusiastic.
I'm not.
Come on.
Now.
What a beautiful sunrise we had. This is freshwater Cyprus. It looks like a bass fishing destination. But us, we're targeting redfish, poisson rouge. Where are we headed?
We're headed straight out this canal. This is called the Yellow Cotton. So we're at the Yellow Cotton Marina. We're gonna launch, paddle down here, go to the left, and I got some spots there along the outside where we can probably catch some trout and some redfish.
That's a better fish, bro. We got to the fish right away.
Oh man, that's awesome. Get him.
I was throwing at the cane with a gulp and a jig head. Working it, and bam, fish on.
Ooh, that's a beautiful fish.
Come on now, come on.
Pull him out. Turn your rudder.
I got it turned. These fish are real comfortable in that cane, so they tend to run into it. I got one in my bucket.
Ooh, that's a beautiful fish.
Come on now. Come on, Venice, Louisiana. It's good to be home, yeah. Ça c'est bon, le poisson rouge. Ça c'est un poisson rouge. Yeah, he's look good. Cook some neutral right together. That just happened. Right here. Nolan put us on them. Right up against the canes. We've been hitting a bunch of runt reds, but he ain't a runt. He'll eat, huh?
This is beautiful redfish.
That's a good one, huh? They're really tight to this cane grass. This is really, I haven't even tasted the water yet. It's really, really fresh, man. I'm talking bass fishing fresh. So we're throwing up the freshwater cane, you know, like reeds. And they're tight to it. Tight to it. See what else we can do here in Venice, Louisiana. What? Yeah, that Vudu shrimp looks good.
You just grab them by the legs?
You can,
Or by the back? Oh, like
you can
by
do
the
like
bottom
that,
of
or
the
you can
gill.
go behind the, like, that's a good looking shrimp, huh? Good looking fish too, man. I never used Vudu shrimp before, but they were really doing the trick.
Yeah, 19.
Man, we gotta be 16 here. Well, they are right up in that grass, huh? Teresa's hooked up again. She's throwing a gulp jerk shad on the jig head. Pulling pumpkins out the pumpkin patch. Good job, honey. Good job. Gav, get right up on that grass and just keep chunking it. Bounce off the bottom. They'll hit it. Good job. Theresa got lucky. This one ran away from the canes and headed out into the open. Oh no, I got you. Wow, bro, that's a nice one. Ooh, that's a fat dude. Man, look at the gut on that thing.
Oh my God.
Fat. He's fat. Yeah, it's gone. Holy smokes.
Nice.
What do you think about that redfish, Theresa, pulling him out of the reeds?
Oh, that was a blast. I'm loving Venice, Louisiana. Loving it.
All right, what you got?
Nice 19 inches.
Oh yeah, that'll work.
Okay, so right now we're in yellow cotton. We out that way we got the Gulf of Mexico. That's the Mississippi River on the other side of that oil facility over there.
Right.
We get a mix of salt water and fresh water coming in here, but pretty much all year long you'll be able to find redfish around here.
It's pretty fresh right now.
It tastes pretty fresh, but on the bottom a lot of times is the salt water.
Yeah, because it sinks, yeah.
Yeah. If you're lucky to get them out of the canes, they'll take you for a ride. I mean,
Right.
They'll come out here and they'll pull you around. It's so fun.
Awesome. You ready to do it again?
Yeah.
Y'all been seeing me wear the Anatech shirts with the hoodies? Next level type of material, breathes better than any material I've ever seen. They started making buffs. You got a little bit of a breathe hole here. First buff I've ever put on where my glasses do not fog. We continue to catch fish after fish. In Louisiana, the legal size limit is 16 inches and you're allowed to keep 5. We kept catching a lot of 19, 20s, but I knew there were some bigger fish out there. We just needed to keep throwing within an inch or two of those cane.
Probably 17, huh?
You might make it.
That's a cool picture. The gangster with that mask.
Battling the freshwater king.
Hey, he felt a lot bigger than he actually is. But I guess because I was yanking him through the grass.
Right. What you got, a popping cork and a Vudu on there?
Yep, popping cork with a yellow, kind of like our go-to thing, the chartreuse colored Vudu, or any of them with a chartreuse tail.
Right.
Yeah, so we'll use that. We like the white one too with the yellow tail, especially for trout.
There you go.
He's not the biggest redfish, but he keeps.
Is your keeper?
Yep. He's probably 16, 17. Oh man, he's 19.
Fish on. Oh yeah, he knows he's hooked now, baby. I gotta get him away from these reeds though. I don't know where to go, left or right. Left or right. Holy smoke. Okay, now this felt like a big fish. If I go this way, oh, that's a bigger fish than I thought, people. It's a bigger fish than I thought. He's in the reeds. He headed straight for the grass. He's in the grass. I just got a bad angle on her. Got a bad angle. I got a bad angle, people. Help me, what nation? Help me, Tom Cruise. I hope he's out, man. That sucker. I managed to pull him away from the grass. He went back in the grass. I pulled him out. He went back in. This was a real battle. Here he come, here he come. Yeah, he's just big. But he's about to pull me back.
Gotta scare him out of here.
He's just big, Nolan.
Oh shoot. Oh, I'm sorry.
Stringer?
Yep. Oh crap.
It's alright, we'll figure it out. That big red came out of the cane and ran straight into Nolan's stringer.
Get him. Got him.
Oh. Come on. Come on, you boogaboo.
Wow.
Back in the reeds, back in the grass. Oh no, not again. Back in the cane. Oh, that's a big fish. Yep.
Oh man.
That's a big one. That's a big one, folks. Hand-to-hand combat. More Storky Madness! Woo! What do you think of that? Venice, Louisiana. Bad to the bone. All up in the grass. Are we duck hunting or are we red fishing? Dang, man. Yeah, right. My parking pole's back in here. My backwater paddle is gonna save the day. The assault revolution is on. Using the backwater paddle to get my parking pole, to get my redfish. Yeah, combat fishing, man. Look at that rascal, huh?
Do what your marketing manager tells you. There you go.
And this is what I have to deal with from the marketing department.
Between this arm. Separate your arm and the fish.
I've never fished for redfish in freshwater cane grass before. He put us right on them, and this was an absolute blast.
Fish. Little bitty guy. Little bitty guy.
So Nolan's named after Nolan Ryan, famous pitcher.
Born the day that Nolan Ryan retired.
Said he announced his retirement a few times, but it was the last time he announced it that morning I was born. Well, every fish we caught has been right on the grass. We caught a few trout on the, out away, but none of them are keepers. So all of these good fish we're catching are in the grass, and the reason is it's deep in there. I mean, I've waded in there. It can be anywhere from 3 to 5 feet depending on the tide. Those fish can be way back in there. You could pull one out and one could come out right behind him. And so they're here today. There's definitely a lot of bait. We saw a lot of bait this morning. They're active. We're lucky they're on the outside edge instead of inside. And yeah, I'm happy about it. I mean, there's a lot of fish here.
Let's see that stringer.
You want to see that
You
stringer?
can lift it. I don't know if you can lift it.
It's kind of hard.
Oh, shoot.
Oh my God.
Some big fish, heavy fish.
And that's what fishing South Louisiana is like, y'all.
Yeah, 2 hours.
To that 2 hours, huh?
And we've lost about 20 or 30 fish between all of them. So
right after lunch, we went right back at it. Here's Theresa with another nice red. You had to put it within just a few inches of that grass and bump it, just let it sit, and they would nail it. So I see you're back on the Gulp Shad. Why?
I love the Gulp jerk shad. The 5-inch jerk shad works for me in any situation. I can bounce it off the bottom. I can feel it with my McCain rod. It's very sensitive, so it's just what I like. I love it.
Yeah, throw it the line, at the grass line. Throw it that grass line. They're in there. Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure, yeah. Are you shooting video?
Well, it's been a great morning. We're going to go back to the camp, take a little nap, and we're going to hit it again this evening. Oh, fish on. Almost back at the launch. Thought I'd throw a few because we left them in the dust. That, my friends, is a hard head. I just got word that Gavin, our son, just caught the biggest red of his life, a bull, with the popping cork and Vudu shrimp. It looked like it was probably the second largest red we caught today. So that's pretty awesome on artificial.
Don't pull it. Let him play. Let him play. No, just let him go. I'm filming. No, don't loosen your line. Don't loosen your line. Okay.
You filming?
No, just let him go.
Okay.
I'm filming. No, don't loosen your line. Don't loosen your line. Don't pull it in yet. Okay?
There's a lot of some around. Dude.
Where was your dad?
I can tell you that was a proud proud moment for Gavin. This is his biggest fish in a kayak. Heck, it's one of his biggest fish ever.
Killer bass, my man.
Nice redfish, Gavin. What? I was around the corner and completely missed this. Man, I wish I could have been there, but look, I got to see the footage and that is awesome. I'm proud of Gavin. Well, it's time to paddle on in. Venice has been great to us for the first morning. We have big plans to go back to the camp, take a great nap, maybe eat some lunch, and hit it again in the evening. Look at that. That just happened, people. That just happened. Every time I try to explain how insane the fishing is in South Louisiana, it's just really hard to explain. It's something you gotta see. The amount of life, the amount of fish out of there is crazy. When we showed up at Venice Marina, people were bringing in 150-pound yellowfin tuna. The amount of life that Mississippi Delta sustains is unimaginable. Hey, if you're ever taking a family vacation to New Orleans, why not book a kayak fishing trip with Brian and Nolan at Kayak Venice? They can mothership you to the spots. They're great people that are very knowledgeable about the area. Did we have fun, Theresa? Who do we need to thank?
We had a blast. We need to thank Kayak Venice, Brian and Nolan Sherman. These guys are great.
Hey, and don't forget to subscribe. Thanks to the What Nation, and thanks to all our sponsors. We'll catch y'all next time right here on 30 Miles Out. What?